Hey everyone, so I am here in Texas. I'm shut down for the night because we have a dispatch that we don't have to pick up until tomorrow at noon. We have a window and the earliest we can go is tomorrow at noon. So we're just here getting some much needed rest. I'm up in the top bunk and the ceiling is like right here because we got the mid-roof now. So I'm kind of like awkwardly talking to you guys on my stomach, but it's a little weird, but whatever. So I wanted to take this opportunity to let you guys know how the agility test works at Prime. I had a question from a subscriber, and I've been meaning to answer this question. I just haven't had a chance. So for the flatbed agility test specifically, what you do is you go to the campus. I'm pretty sure most of you guys would be doing this at orientation. I didn't because I did my orientation through Utah, and they specifically sent me to Springfield to do this this agility test. So they do it, I think, 1 or 2 days a week. I can't remember. But you go there, you wait in line. A lot of people will probably be there. Most of them are people who are going flatbed. Some of them are people who were specifically asked to go because of some sort of a fitness or health issue. So the first thing you do is you stand in front of the person who's administering the test. There were 2 people when I went there. They have you like do some simple movements like bend over, touch your toes, stand on your toes, put your arms out, balance, touch your nose, like do some weird things like that, like stand on one foot, stand on the other foot. It's really easy. Then they have you walk up like literally like 2 or 3 rungs of a ladder. It was funny because a lot of people were really tall and like the ceiling was kind of like above them, and they had to like, I don't know, like squat down on the ladder. But you go up and down the ladder. It's really easy, 2 rungs. Then you pick up a like a milk crate full of weights. And I think the first one is 50 pounds. You lift it up to your chest. You carry it to the line and back. That was really easy. The second thing you do, which is a little bit harder, is you lift up an 80-pound milk crate, pull it up to your chest, and you put it down, and you just show that you have like the proper lifting skills. You're not like bending over doing anything stupid that's going to hurt your back. And then the hardest part for me, not everybody has to do this, but if you're going flatbed, this is a must. There's a 75-pound Blue Tarp. I was told it was 75 pounds, but then I heard it was 65 pounds. I don't know. It's a big tarp. You pick it up and you got to put it on a shelf. So I had a problem with this, and I think it was more of a height issue than anything else because everybody else that was in the room, they were like mostly male and taller than me. The shelf on me came up to like here, like, or maybe actually, I'm not sure, it could have been over my head, but I know that there was a significant space between my shoulder and the shelf. So you have to take the tarp and just put it on the shelf, and then take the tarp off the shelf and put it on the ground. Seems easy enough, but if you're really short like me, it was a serious challenge. I was the only girl that had to do that, and the whole room was like cheering for me, and it made me really nervous because it was kind of annoying. And I actually dropped the tarp, didn't get it up on the shelf, and they wouldn't let me try again because they were afraid I was going to hurt myself. So that brings me to my next thing. What happens if you fail the agility test for flatbed? I was cleared for reefer. I was able to do everything I needed to do for the reefer half of the test. Half reefer part of the test. The only part of the test for flatbed was the tarp. So I did not get cleared to be a solo company flatbed driver. If I want to be a solo flatbed driver, I would have to be leased, but I really don't want to because I can't lift the tarp. So there's not really much of a point. I don't really want to be out there by myself trying to get tarps on loads over my head. So I'm a company driver right now, driving team until the end of the winter. So I had to sign a piece of paper promising that I will not touch securement. So it's kind of annoying for my co-driver because he's the one that has to handle all the securement and everything like that. But we're actually planning on switching to reefer, and then I'm going to go solo shortly after I finish up I have to do a second like little mini TNT just to have the proper reefer training. So that is the gist of the agility test at Prime Inc. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I'll try to make videos as you guys ask me the questions. I've been so busy, and like as you can see, I'm kind of like in cramped quarters here. I can't even sit up. I'm not even going to try to show you, but I can't even close to sit up. And you know, pretty soon once we switch to reefer, we're going to be in a full-size truck. So my co-driver's talking to somebody outside right now. But yeah, so that's the gist of it, and hopefully I answered your questions. And stay tuned for more. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and keep those questions coming. Thanks.